I think it's really funny how you approach the table and how I think things just find you. And when I asked you to answer one of the questions, and your friend was like, "This is you," I was like, "No, this is her question." And it says, "Why does representation matter, and what kind of representation do we need more of?" So, what's your answer to that?
Well, I believe representation matters because growing up, we didn't really see ourselves in different roles or different careers. I think now it's a lot more wider. Everything's on social media, so we're more exposed to different things that any one of us can achieve. But there is such a special thing for like in schools, when, I don't know, a new student joins and they see a teacher or they see a head of year or they see an assistant principal who is of their culture, it breaks down all the barriers. You suddenly feel understood. I'm a children's therapist, so for me, part of me going into that is because I didn't have that when I was younger and I needed it. Didn't know how to access it, and also the therapists and counsellors that were around didn't look like me. And for the last couple of years, I've worked in a load of schools in inner London, and those young people that I do serve of our culture, like, it means so much to them, and like, there's so much you can talk about without having to explain who we are as a people or who we are as a culture. And I think that's why representation matters, because even though we are, we're not just under one umbrella, there's so many different variations of black, there's so many different variations of black culture, depending on our childhood, depending on what country, the diaspora. But I just feel like we can all just bond and come together and we inherently trust. So that's why for me, representation matters. I think it's really important for us to have that space.
No, that's really true. And you know what? It's so interesting when you said that you are a children's therapist. And I talk on the page a lot about children and how, to best find ways to to raise our black children. They are born into a whole new world, but you want to equip them, but you don't want to control them. And, what are the stats? What are the worries of the black child? As well, because not every black child wants to, children in general, but not every, let's say in the community, not every black child can talk to their parents and they talk to the therapist maybe, and when they're already the therapist, there's already a problem. So it would be lovely maybe, I know you said you're not a camera fan, but it'd be lovely to have you on for a conversation or a live, because I really want to start doing lives with professionals, not just everybody giving their unsolicited opinion. I work with children, so I do post a lot about working with them, about how to raise our children, but then a child psychologist, I would love to have you on a live. Would you be interested in that in the future?
Yeah, that's fine. No problem.
Yeah, amazing. So let's exchange details and then we go from there. Super nice. Thank you very much.